Eh? Alright, good morning guys. Today I want to share with you how to correctly polish the head. Valves, seat, this guy. There is 100 ways to do it. Everyone has his own way, maybe way more professional than what I'm doing. But, you know, I'm a humble man. And I wanted to share with you guys how to do it correctly with a very, very minimum resources and very, very cheap things. But there is a double safety factor here, that is, we are going to check the quality of our job not only by looking on hearing, but also by checking for the high spots. It means that we're going to use something like that, an oil-based product that I describe later on. And when it's applied to the valve, we leave a mark there. Depending on how the mark is distributed on the surface that you are interested, then you decide if you have to go a little more or a little less with your polishing action. How can you polish the valve? Don't let me say that, because we already know. What I'm using myself is a very slow rotary motion of the valve inside. So basically I'm taking the valve, I put it in, and then I turn it, sorry about the dusty fingers, I turn it with something on the other side, and I made myself, you can use the suction cup, you can use a drag bit, anything you want. This is not about that, it's about the quality of the seat. Okay, now if you look at closely to this pattern here, let me take something, okay, because it's not fair. Here we go. Let me see. See that blue pattern around? How the heck is that? Alright, let's describe first. After polishing and everything, you have to clean very, very well. And then you're going to have to buy this. They sell it on any machine shop store. Or somebody can borrow, somebody can give it to you. Very cheap. It's an oil-based, not drying, high spot indicator paste. Right? I'm using it for scraping. People on machine tool business knows this is a scraping paste. It's not the blue one that you spray with a spray can. No, this is something else. This is called a high spot indicator. Okay, so you take a little rag, a lint-free rag that you can find everywhere. You put a little bit on it, and then what you do, you just very little cover up the overall perimeter of your valves. All right, don't get too abundant into it, but not even get cheap, because you have to see the mark. So after having this gentleman soaking a little bit of piece of rag, you put it on the valve. When you put it on the valve, let me see if I can show you something like that. Take this guy right there, see if I can do that. Then you take the valve and you just put it on. Make sure to don't paint it too much, just a very, very thin layer. Okay, then what you do, you take your valve, this is number B, so A, B, this is my way of mark it, okay, B, this is B, push it in, and then slowly just mark it into it, push it out, and look at what kind of mark the valve left as a footprint on the valve seat. You see the blue? Then it's all around. I hope you can see it. There is no wet spot. There is not any white left. There is a little bit, but it's nothing. Okay, that is where the valve seat has to stay. One more thing. It's described everywhere in every manuals, etc., etc. Even where the valve is touching the seat is very important. If this mark is too close to the inside, it means that your valve is getting deeper into the hole and it started to lose its efficiency as a seal. You still gonna make it work, but you have to start to have concerning about it. One more thing. This is a very nice indication of how the hole for guiding the valve is oriented with the valve seat. If you have this bushing down below, then it's sloppy or it's misaligned, you know, this is not gonna be good. If the valve is bent, if something's going on, if you have too much crap build up, this is not gonna be okay. Now I'll give you an example. I'll try to clean with my best ability for now. It's just for now. Then I'm gonna give the final touch. All the carbon build up and everything in the cylinder head passages. Well, sometimes, you know, something happening and you have a lot of build up of that stuff here. Well, if you have an high spot, the blue will touch that high spot and won't let you go anywhere else. What much it costs? I don't know, maybe a few bucks. This, I think, is the most professional and efficient way to understand how your head seal is. Then you can go all over and try to have a pressure test, a pressure leaks, a leaks. Yeah, sure, I got that. But a visual check, in my opinion, already eliminate all the other factor big time to begin with. Then if you want to go deeper, if you want to go be professional and stuff like that, even more, if you want to do the absolute, do it. There is nothing wrong with it. You can always go ahead. But I'm telling you, the way how you are checking with this after polishing is one way only. Again, do not put too much of this blue on your valve. It means don't soak it, pretending to cheating, and then you have something like that, okay? Now, the best is having a very, very thin layer that at the time is touching the other surface. You can see here, let me see, is transferring from, it's magnet, from, sorry about that, transferring from the valve to the code. You can see here, right? It's transferring from the valve, the blue is gone, and now it's over there on the head. I hope this is gonna help somebody like me to make sure that your job is not only feeling good and having nice grip, but also a visual check. Thank you very much. By the way, this is the RB20DT head, and I'm reworking, not because it's broken, it's because after 30 years I need more power. And to have more power, this is my recommendation, you have to deserve the power. So it means you have to spend a little time and resources and make sure that everything is where it should be before inject more boost, before inject more fuel and everything else. I repeat, the head is not clean. I'm just approaching the first step. I hope you like this. I hope you appreciate the way how probably the valve can be checked. I hope so. Then this is gonna help. Have a good day.